everybody, welcome back to Menu Monday. This week we are done with our packaged dinners. I have 4 recipes for you, 3 of them are new. The 4th one is a chicken salad. However, I used a new seasoning which was really good, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I got it for a recipe that I never even made. I don't even know now what it was, so I said let me try this, and I love the spices that were included. I'm going to link it on our website. That link will be down below for today's meals, along with ingredients and directions. I hope you enjoy. Let's go cook! Today I'm making a pork loin in the Instant Pot because we've been on the road all day. So the first thing I did was put olive oil in the bottom and just brown the pork loin. Not cooking it all the way through, but just to seal the juices in. Then to deglaze these good brown bits on the bottom, put in a cup of chicken broth. And you just scrape that with a wooden spoon. Make sure you get all that off of the bottom so you don't get the burn notice and it gets all into the juice. It's lovely. Then I decided to add some soy sauce, probably about 2 tablespoons here, and then just a capful of the liquid smoke. That's quite potent. You don't want to use too much of that, but it does make it taste good. We'll give all this a good mix, and we're going to put in the pork loin and we'll set it to seal. We are going to cook this for 8 minutes, and then we're going to do a natural release for 45 minutes. Sometimes the button will go down before the 45 minutes, so it's okay to open it. However, if it's still popped up, you want to leave it for at least 45 minutes. Then while that was cooking, I decided to chop up my sweet potatoes. I just used my little chopper for that today. And then I'm going to add some broccoli on the plate. I'm going to spray both of these with olive oil. And then I have a seasoning that's called Garlic Lovers. I got it off of Amazon. It's really good. And I'm out of antinonos. It comes tomorrow, thank goodness. I really love antinonos seasoning. So if you haven't tried that, definitely give it a try. It's also on Amazon. I have not been able to find it in a local store. If y'all know who sells it locally in your area, do let me know in the comments below. We're going to cook this in the air fryer. I did 400 degrees and I left them in there about 25 minutes. This was such a refreshing meal after all the packaged foods I've been doing for the last few weeks. So a win-win here. Like I said, I just winged it. I will put the ingredients I used at the end here and on the website, which will be linked below. I'll try to give some direction. We were in the mood for a nice chicken salad, so the first thing I did is just cut up the lettuce, put the tomatoes on, and a side of olives. I didn't do eggs and all that this time, and we had cheese and croutons. So for the chicken, I decided to use this Taste of Morocco seasoning that I had purchased from Amazon. I will have it linked on our website if you'd like to try it. It's really very good. And you can see on the link when you go to Amazon what's all in it. But it's a lovely seasoning, and I even use it on my eggs. I mean, you can use it on anything. So I seasoned the chicken with this and just cooked it in the olive oil until it was done. It gets a lovely color on it. And then I cut it up and put it on our salad. It was absolutely delicious, and I hope you give it a try. It's good on chicken, obviously. It's good on beef, it's good on pork, and it's fantastic on eggs. I hope you give it a try. Nothing like a good salad. Today we're going to do our Mexican kick, and we're going to use these beef taquitos. I think I'm pronouncing them correctly, I'm not really sure. I saw this recipe. It's a copycat from a Mexican restaurant that's located in all over Texas, actually, called Taco Cabana. So these were made keeping that in mind. Like I said, I've never been there, so I'm not sure how close it is, but I can tell you they're very, very good and very, very simple. You can use beef or chicken taquitos, and all you do is put the sauce on the bottom and then layer your taquitos on top, and then put more sauce on top of them. Now this said to use 30, but I have a small oven, so I ended up just doing 2 layers in this pan. They turned out just fine. Don't mind all my hand movements. I'm actually explaining how I'm doing this to Abel because he's asking me questions. I do also know that they serve these, instead of using the salsa con queso, they use regular salsa, the red salsa, so you could use that too. Just another option. So we're going to bake these, once they get the cheese on top, for 20 minutes at 375 degrees. We then remove them from the oven, and then sprinkle them with shredded cheddar cheese and pop it back in there for about 5 minutes. I paired this dish of taquitos with some Mexican rice and refried beans. It was really, really good. This salsa con queso had some chilies in there, so it was a little spicy, but for Big Daddy and I, it was fantastic. We really enjoyed it, and if you like that sort of thing, definitely give this a try. This recipe is so simple, I'm going to have to talk very fast just to be able to tell you what I did. So in the crock pot, I put 3 chicken breasts with some whole berry cranberry sauce, and then it called for some dry minced onion. It needed a 1/4 cup, so that's all I had actually. So put that on top, and then the last thing you do is add your barbecue sauce, and I believe that was a 1/2 cup. Let me double check. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 whole cup of barbecue sauce. We put that on the top, and then you cook this in the crock pot either on high for 3 to 4 hours or low 6 to 7. This was absolutely delicious. I had both the grandkids here on this day. I made some macaroni and cheese alongside it. It was delicious. It was simple. It was actually a freezer meal, so that's going to be the recipe, but you can do it day of, as I did too. Here are your ingredients, and I hope you give this one a try. It had a lot of flavor. Very good. Well, I hope you enjoyed those dinners. As you can tell, I'm getting ready for a birthday party. Big Daddy is turning 60. Anywho, if you made it to the end of my video, please leave him a happy birthday, maybe a cake or confetti or whatever emoji you can find would be great, and I'll be sure to show him. Alright guys, I'll see you next Monday. Have a great week. Love y'all. Bye-bye.